Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody. Let's take a look, guys, at the euro currency finally, because on the previous week we have not dedicated a lot of time to this currency. But right now the euro stands at very significant area. It's very important range on the monthly time frame chart, and depending on what we will get in the June or July on the monthly chart, we probably will be able to clarify the further direction and the medium-term perspective on the euro currency. We have discussed this with the details in our weekly research that I have posted on the forum. So if you are interested with it, you could visit and read this analysis, especially of the monthly and weekly time frame chart. Because right now it's very different assessment of the current situation in the euro currency, and many analysts speak about even opposite conclusions on the situation on euro. So one part of the analysis tells about that euro currency could show the significant bounce up. Others tells about that's the current retracement is a very good opportunity to take in the short position. Also, guys, today in the fundamental part of the research, I have posted the speech of the analysis of the large bank, who said that despite what European Central Bank will take in relation to the euro, in fact this is not very significant until United States will remain dovish. Until United States will not announce and will not make any steps in possible tightening of the policy, the depreciation of the euro currency will be limited. That's also very interesting opinion. And when you have such lot of different opinions on the market from the really intelligent analysts, in fact this just tells us that in general market stands on decision. And when market stands in the fundamental indecision, all that we could do is just monitor the technicals. And if market will form one or other pattern, clear pattern on the higher time frame charts, on the monthly time frame chart, we should use it because particularly this pattern can point the further direction on the euro currency. Speaking about the short-term perspective, particularly what we will do on the next week, we will start from the daily chart, and currently market stands at the significant support, so 135, 135.20 area. It's a very strong weekly support area. And within the previous couple of weeks we discussed the possibility of the appearing Judd Napoli pattern here, because thrust itself is very nice, and sooner or later some Judd Napoli direction pattern should appear. And right now that has happened, and this pattern already have been confirmed yesterday. So that is the double repo buy pattern. So we have the thrust down, close above the 3x3, screen line is 3x3 moving average, close below and close above again. This pattern has the minimum target at the 50% resistance of the whole thrust down of the double repo pattern. Also take a look that this level is accompanied by the daily overbought and monthly pivot point. And monthly pivot point hasn't been tested yet. That levels stand around 137.50 area. That's the short-term target of the possible upward bounce. But here, guys, probably you have the question concerning the double top pattern that we have previously. So recall that we have discussed this. This could be the double top, and the market will continue to move lower. Market could reach as far as 133.80, 134 area as the target of the double top. So does this retracement up mean that the double top has failed? Well, I think that not yet, because as you can see, the neckline of this double top pattern stands very close to an area of the target of the double ripple. And if market will slightly touch this area, will show the small penetration of this area but return right back down, it will keep double top pattern valid. And this could mean that this will leave some chances on the possible working of this double top. So this pattern will be probably still valid. The market just will test neckline and will turn to the downside. But if market will move above it and will hold above 137.50 area, that will be probably the big challenge on the failure of the double top pattern. And from that standpoint, I could say that standing of the market above the 137.50 area will be the great challenge on the further upward and fast acceleration. Why? Because the double top itself is not just the pattern, that is also the range. So if you will draw the lines, you will get the sideways consolidation. And if market returns right back above inside of this consolidation after the breakout, when the breakout was happened, and if market returns right back above inside the consolidation, it means that market should reach at minimum the opposite border of this consolidation, but also as extended target, it even could pass double side of this consolidation to the north. So that's why this level will be very significant as in the short-term perspective and as in the long-term perspective. So, but right now in the beginning of the week on Monday, we will be focused on the possible taking the long position with this pattern, the double repo buy, with the target around 137.50. Finally, if we will take a look at the 4-hour chart, we'll see that the part of the double repo pattern is the butterfly, although it's a bit overextended to the downside due to the European Central Bank meeting, but still that is the butterfly buy. And right now market has formed this huge bullish engulfing pattern. Okay, so we have two different reversal patterns. One on the daily is the double repo buy, second is on the 4-hour time frame chart. This is the butterfly buy. Also we have this bullish engulfing that maybe even could be treated as the railroad track on the 4-hour time frame chart, another Jordan-Applet directional pattern. The target of this pattern suggests the upward action equals to the length of the bars after the retracement. So very often when the market forms such sort of the pattern, it shows some shy return right down inside of the body of this pattern, later it could lead to appearing of some kind of the A, B, C, bottom, D pattern. Maybe it will particularly lead us right to the 137.50. Well, as the potential target of this downward retracement on the 4-hour time frame chart, we could watch for area between 135.85 136.10, because 135.85 is the 50% support, and you know that level that euro currency likes this ratio. The 50% is the favored ratio for the euro currency, while this area, I like this area because this is the combination of the weekly pivot point and nearest fib support. So it just will be perfect if market would test the weekly pivot point, hold here and turn to the upside. That will just give us some more confidence with the bullishness of the market, as the market really has intention to continue move to the upside. So anyway, as you can see in the short-term perspective, situation on the euro currency is relatively clear. We have the rock hard support on the weekly. We have the reversal pattern on the daily that is confirmed by the reversal pattern on the 4-hour time frame chart as well. And this situation in general assumes possible retracement to the 137.50. Depending on what we will see on the next week and whether this setup will work, we will discuss the further steps. And we, of course, definitely will take an eye on this situation, because in general it's really interesting, and we have the clear patterns, and it should be a pleasure to trade this situation on the euro currency right now. But also, guys, I suggest you to read the weekly and monthly analysis, because you will just understand why the situation on the euro currency right now is very thrilling and is very promising, because depending on what we will see on June and July will really could give us the direction for a long extended period, and that really amazing.